All right, this is our last weekend video before the end of 2024. I thank God for His faithfulness to you and to me, carrying us through this year and shaping us to be more like Christ. I want to challenge you for the year 2025. I want to challenge you for 2025 that regarding biblical languages, Greek, Hebrew, Aramaic, you make this a year of habit and you make this a year of progress. Okay, that there is a genuine habit that you form or continue in a genuine habit of reading the biblical languages, and you're not just content to coast, but you actually are progressing. And I'm going to challenge you to write it down. Right after this video ends, I'm going to do this too. I have a little notebook here. I'm going to do this just like you. I want you to write down specifically, you can begin with God's help, I hope to, and then A, B, C, D. Very, very specific. Just say, before I look at my phone, I will spend 5 minutes every day reading the Greek New Testament. Or something like, when I watch the Daily Dose of Greek, I will also handwrite out the verse in my notebook and take notes with it. Just some particular clear objectives, some measurable goals, and write those down. And then think also about how to involve community with this. One of the steps that many of you are missing is having others involved in your reading of the biblical languages. So let me challenge you for 2025. For some of you, think about, how can I do this with someone else? Maybe another pastor or Christian in your area, or perhaps one of the many coaches or classes. Perhaps you're a student and you say, I'm going to commit and take a class at my seminary or Bible college that's going to help me stay in the biblical languages. One option for you, I'll just mention, I am teaching a class on Colossians in the new year, beginning in early January. Check out adullamcourses.com. I would love to journey with you for 2 months through the book of Colossians as we read it together and talk about it. There's a live portion of that class every week, so that's also an option as well. The key for you, my challenge, habit. How are reading the biblical languages going to be a genuine habit in your life? And how are you going to progress in them? As soon as this video is over, write it down. Write it down. Share it with someone else and say, I really want this to be a reality in my life in the year 2025. So when I come to the end of 2025, I can look back and say, reading God's Word in the original languages was a habit in my life, and I grew in my knowledge of His Word, and I grew in my relationship with God. That is my prayer for you and for me for 2025.